73 U.S. airports will require biometric enrollment by 2026. Security screening times will double as new technology rolls out. Recommended arrival times just jumped from 2 hours to 3 for domestic flights. Paper boarding passes are being eliminated. And if you don't comply with the new rules, you won't board your flight. Period. The changes coming to airports in 2026 aren't optional upgrades. They're mandatory overhauls driven by federal security mandates and airline efficiency goals. The Transportation Security Administration finalized these rules in late 2024. Implementation begins in less than 18 months. Why the sudden rush? Airlines claim faster processing times and reduced fraud. Security agencies cite terrorism prevention. But for everyday travelers, especially those over 65, these changes create new obstacles. The technology being installed costs billions. Facial recognition systems, AI-powered baggage scanners, automated check-in kiosk with no human backup, digital-only boarding systems. Once it's in place, there's no going back. These 7 rules will catch millions completely unprepared. Some will miss flights. Others will face privacy invasions they never agreed to. The first rule alone has civil liberties groups already filing lawsuits. Rule 1. Biometric.ID changes. Starting March 2026, facial recognition becomes mandatory at 73 major U.S. airports. When you approach security, cameras capture your face and match it against a federal database containing passport photos, driver's license images, and government records. No more handing your ID to an agent. You walk up to a kiosk, look at the camera. The system either approves you or flags you for additional screening. The TSA claims this speeds up lines and prevents fraud. But your biometric data gets stored indefinitely in government databases. There's no opt-out for domestic flights at participating airports. For seniors without tech experience, this creates confusion. The kiosks don't always work. Glasses interfere with scans. Poor lighting causes failures. When the system glitches, there's often no human agent available. Arrive early, remove glasses when prompted. Look directly at the camera without smiling. If the system rejects you 3 times, it calls for human assistance, but that adds 15 minutes. Some airports still offer traditional ID check lanes, but they're being phased out rapidly. But biometric scanning is just the entry point. What happens to your bags is even more invasive. Rule 2, security process. Changes. The familiar X-ray machines are being replaced with CT scanners that create 3-dimensional images of everything inside your bag. These machines can detect threats the old scanners missed, but they slow down the screening process significantly. You no longer need to remove laptops, tablets, or liquids from your bag at airports with new scanners. But the CT scanners take 3 times longer to process each bag. Security lines that move quickly now crawl. The TSA is installing these scanners in phases. Some checkpoints have them, others don't. You won't know which type until you're in line. If you don't remove electronics at an old-style checkpoint, you'll get pulled aside for additional screening. The new scanners flag items the old ones ignored. Dense foods, thick stacks of papers, tightly rolled clothing, all trigger manual bag checks. Place electronics and dense items in outer pockets. If you get pulled for inspection, you can open it quickly without unpacking everything. Check your departure airport's website before you fly. Some list which terminals have CT scanners, but the technology changes don't stop at security. The entire boarding process is going digital. Rule 3, boarding check-in evolution. Paper boarding passes are disappearing. By summer 2026, all major U.S. carriers will require digital check-in through mobile apps or airport kiosks. If your phone dies at the gate, you can't board. If you don't own a smartphone, you're directed to kiosks that frequently malfunction or have long lines. Download your airline's app at least 24 hours before departure. Complete online check-in from home. Take a screenshot of your boarding pass and save it to your phone's photos. Even offline, the saved barcode still scans. Don't have a smartphone? Go directly to the check-in counter when you arrive. Tell the agent you need a gate pass or paper alternative. They'll print documentation, though they may try to direct you to the kiosk first. Be firm. Carry a portable phone charger. Dead phones are becoming the #1 reason passengers miss flights. But digital boarding passes are only part of the navigation challenge. The airports themselves are changing. Rule 4, terminal navigation. Major airports are redesigning terminals to accommodate new security technology, and the changes reduce accessibility for travelers with mobility issues. Security checkpoints are being consolidated into fewer, larger screening areas. That means longer walks from check-in to your gate. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson just closed 3 smaller checkpoints to build 1 central facility. Travelers now walk an additional quarter mile on average. Dallas-Fort Worth is doing the same. Request wheelchair assistance when you book your flight. not when you arrive. Demand has tripled, and same-day requests often face hour-long waits. Gate assignments are also changing later than before. Airlines use dynamic systems that reassign boarding locations up to 30 minutes before departure. Check airport maps before you travel. Download your airport's official app for real-time gate updates. Allow extra time for terminal walking. The old 2-hour arrival recommendation doesn't account for these new distances, and distance isn't the only physical challenge. New health documentation requirements are creating additional checkpoints. Rule 5. Health documentation. While COVID-era health checks have mostly ended for domestic flights, 2026 brings new documentation requirements for international travelers. Digital health passes are becoming mandatory for flights to Europe, Asia, and South America. These verify vaccination records, prescription medications you're carrying, and in some cases, travel insurance with medical coverage. The information gets stored in airline databases and shared with destination countries. Each country has different requirements. Flying to France requires different documentation than flying to Japan. Get a digital copy of your vaccination records from your doctor now. Store it in your phone and email it to yourself as backup. If you take prescription medications, carry a letter from your physician listing each drug and dosage. International travel medical insurance is becoming mandatory for travelers over 65 on many routes. Purchase it when you book your flight. Keep paper copies of everything, but documentation is only part of what's changing for older travelers. Assistance programs are being restructured. Rule 6. Accessibility accommodations. Airlines are cutting back on complimentary wheelchair and escort services while simultaneously making airports harder to navigate independently. What used to be standard assistance now requires advanced booking. Starting 2026, most carriers require 72-hour notice for wheelchair requests. Same-day assistance is no longer guaranteed at smaller airports. TSA Cares, the program that provides assistance through security for travelers with disabilities, is being restructured. You must now request help at least 72 hours before your flight. Walk-up requests will still be honored, but wait times have increased to 45 minutes or more. Call your airline when you book to arrange assistance. Get a confirmation number specifically for your mobility request. Call again 72 hours before departure to confirm it's still in the system. But even with advanced planning, you'll need to adjust how early you arrive. Rule 7. Time requirements. The old rule was 2 hours early for domestic flights, 3 for international. That's no longer enough. TSA now recommends 3 hours for domestic flights and 4 for international flights at airports with new security technology. This accounts for longer screening times, biometric enrollment delays, and terminal walking distances. During peak travel periods, add another hour. The systems are new, staff are still training, backups happen frequently. Miss your flight due to security delays and airlines won't rebook you for free. New policies classify security wait times as passenger responsibility. Set your alarm earlier. Pack the night before. Because these 7 rules are just what's publicly announced. What's coming next wasn't meant to be discovered yet. These 7 rules are just what the TSA released publicly. But leaked internal documents reveal something bigger. Behavioral detection AI is being tested at 5 undisclosed airports right now. Cameras that analyze how you walk, where you look, even how long you pause at certain locations. The system flags travelers exhibiting stress patterns for additional screening. The technology exists. The pilot program is active. The rollout timeline is classified. The only question is how soon it expands beyond those 5 test sites, and whether travelers will even be told when they're being monitored.